Hey, what's the fucking business? Is your motherfucking guy, Kenny motherfucking Rogers. This is what we do. Hey, what happens when you don't know something, but then you get to know something? I was told some shit today. I didn't even realize it. It shocked me to the core, right? Yeah, but I'm sorry, being late, had some family shit to take care of, but I could have been anywhere in the world right now. But I'm here with you guys. Fuck with me. Listen, I was told some shit today, man. And I didn't even know. It was out of the blue, talking to a, family member. I could tell you guys, talking to my kid's mother. And it was brought up like, damn, you don't remember, dude? This was coming from the Maxwell's three. I call it the Maxwell's three. The guy, the mother, and the son. But that's just tragic within itself. The shorty was a valedictorian. He had things going on. He had a big future. He had the people donate him a car because his grades were so good. I'm talking about Tesla. Doors lift up and shit. I'm talking about, like, man, he was headed to big things. Until tragic shit happened and stopped and hauled everything. But let's rewind. What y'all see in a movie, which y'all it's like a movie. What y'all see is half of the shit. I had some exclusive things that I was told. I didn't even know I didn't recognize him in the video. I didn't think of it like that when we was talking about it early on Swipe page. Trenches News, go subscribe. We trying to reach 200,000. Subscribe to my page. I'm trying to get up there. I'm striving for greatness. To my C Hood page, Red Cup Shorty. Go subscribe to that. But I didn't even know that I knew Buddy till I went and I talked to my kid's mother and like, oh, you don't remember him? You sat down and you talked to him. When he went to the store, you don't remember ooh. I say, huh? And she just told me his name again, the nickname. And I hate that I just didn't. I hope she pop on or whatever so I can remember his name. But yeah, it's the same guy that got killed at the Maxwells. That's crazy. The world is big as hell, but it's also small. The same guy that got killed at the Maxwell is the same nigga I was sitting down having a conversation with when he was out here with us. I know him through my kids' mother, and that's her daughter, ex-boyfriend. She used to talk to him. That's crazy. That's crazy. I ain't even recognize. I couldn't, because most time I meet people, it's just like, okay, I met you and it is what it is. But this time, I met the viral sensation. She said they making memes and shit of him and reaching up to the sky saying, "Oh my mama" and all that shit. And I just look at it like, damn, this shit crazy. I had a conversation with Buddy. I met Buddy. I even know his brother that's out here with us now. I didn't even understand all that shit up until when they told me about it. I'm like, damn, that's Buddy. You know how you be shocked, like, damn, I had a whole conversation with Buddy. I was kicking it with him. I slapped hands with this nigga. Somebody was talking about life shit with this man. He had kids and shit, he's saying how he was a good father and how he was there for his kids and, whatever they need, he'll be there for them and shit like that, and like he was a good guy. He never showed the colors of a lot of things, the colors of a woman abuser or a shit like that. But me sitting down talking to him, I had got, you can never. It's more to what meets the eye. So I'm always on that type of shit. He people try to move around a certain type of way, but you can't get nothing past Kenny Rogers. I'm always now. I knew he was aggressive at some points, but he never let it get out of hands. Where like we'd think like, okay, damn, he's that type of person. But what's always in the dark will come to light. You know what I'm talking about? Like I had to sit there and think about that shit. I had a conversation with the with the guy, and he was saying like how he was a good father, how he, you know what I'm talking about, wasn't on bullshit. He always tried to stay out the way, you know, and all this other shit that he did. And I had to think, you know, as I'm thinking about this shit, as they telling me about, damn, I met this dude and you was around him and you talked to him and you was doing all this shit with him. I had to think like, damn, okay, you right. I do remember having this conversation with Buddy. He was out here for like a week, you know what I'm talking about? And in a week's time, I got to really know who he was. And I could see like he had a little aggressive streak to him, you know, that he was, you know, a no shit taking type of guy. So you know what I'm talking about, like he'll get on that shit if you forced him to get on that shit. But through keep talking and through understanding and through listening through a couple people, I had to understand like, damn, the they paint a picture, and I can say this 100% with facts and truth to it. He was a drunk and he was a abuser. My stepdaughter was saying like shit, how they'll get into it or whatever, you know what I'm talking about, like shit get in his face, shit. He wasn't tolerating the shit, so he'll hit her. She'll hit him, but no, he'll hit her back, you know what I'm talking about, and they was fighting like with a broomstick, and she hit him with a broomstick, so he took the motherfucker, he hit her back with it. You know what I'm talking about? Like that's one case. They at a club one day, right? He get into it with some niggas. And it's documented and everything. He get into it with some niggas. They go to the club, whatever, you know, until they finna get ready to leave. And the guys he get into it with, you know, following them when they talking shit or whatever the case may be. It so happened, you know, talking about they got in the car and they got shot at. He got hit in the arm and she got skinned in the stomach. I did not know that, you know, we knew Buddy up until they started saying what they knew. Because I didn't understand it myself. Like I let people that come in my life, they come in and they go out. It ain't really good for me, you know, it's about to focus on a motherfucker. I focus on myself, but understanding and talking to them and and knowing like, damn, this man was a part of y'all life. He was here, living, talking, breathe, whatever. But yeah, he was at a club and he damn near got both of them killed because he couldn't control his anger. He has real anger issues. As y'all can see in the video, the anger was showing. He couldn't tolerate the lady talking back to him. He couldn't do none of that shit. It was just boiling up. And he told her, "You say one more thing, and this is going to happen to you." And lo and behold, he wasn't playing because he has anger issues. Plus, he's drinking. He said the liquor store is his second home. You know, I really don't like talk about this shit because, like I said, I'll try not to be in between a lot of things and all this shit because it's going to be an ongoing case. But to say the liquor store is your second home, and you can see that he wasn't in his body at that moment. He wasn't in his body. He was out of his body. He was drunk. But the lady chose to keep talking. And a lot of guys, they just can't tolerate that shit, especially in Chicago. Them type of things will get you hurt. You talking out of your body with guys knowing you can't beat them. This is what we was talking about earlier on Swipe Page. You can't beat the guy. So you have to call your brother, cousin, father, uncle to lay hands on him. But it don't go how you think it was gonna go. Now you called them and you got your people killed. Well, this lady had her son there. She called him. He didn't get killed. He done the killing. But shorty, you could see he wasn't comfortable with none of that. He just was trying to defend his mama. He shot, but he shot again. That short dude was leaving out the damn Maxwells. That's a no-no. Them charges right there. But if she wouldn't have called him in there, if she would have got her food and left without doing the shit she did, everybody would still be alive. He would still be alive. She wouldn't be in jail. He might be in jail if she would have called the police instead of texting her son, telling him to come to the fucking car. I mean, come to the Maxwells and do what he did. It's a 14-year-old child. He's a baby. He wasn't used to doing that shit. You can see as he's fumbling with the gun because he's so much in shock, he don't know what the hell to do. So he exercised his right to help his mother. No, nothing's wrong with that. But the mother is wrong for putting her son in that predicament. Like I said, you had Morant and his mother when she's calling him and putting him in that predicament to beat up a Foot Locker guy or to beat up a female student that's talking crazy to her. You do not stop calling your siblings into things that they do not know what's going on. And the end result be them getting themselves hurt, killed, or put in jail. You should feel guilty as hell. And that's what this lady did to her son. She called him into an incident where he's clearly wasn't ready for. He's a baby. He's a valedictorian. He's going somewhere with his life. He's not used to handling guns, being in that type of extreme environment, the pressure. But at the end of the day, that's what happens. But yeah, buddy, I had a conversation with him. He seemed like a cool person at that point in time where, you know, a lot of people try to hide this go where people try to hide who they is, but I kind of seen who it was. I know my stepdaughter, she can handle herself, but she always do. You know, but it never got to the point to where she's calling saying he put her in the hospital or he did nothing like that. So it was cool. But it comes to find out we didn't know everything with the broom incident, with him raising his voice or him being belligerent, him being drunk, him being high, all type of shit. She was smart. She left that situation alone. She's now married, you know, with somebody she loved, have a child with. She just had a baby bound, you know what I'm talking about? And life goes on. But this was the guy that she dated. This was the guy that I met. I didn't know until they told me. I met him. I talked to him. He sounded like he had his head on his shoulders, but I always can look deeper than what it really is. So I'm just looking at it like, damn, I really met this man. I really talked to this man. And in a video, this wasn't who I met. So people can't hide who they is, but you can't hide shit from Kenny Rogers. I know. I knew he had demons. He had that type of shit going on. And I synced it. And I was talking to him. He was saying like, man, I'm a good father. You know, I ain't on that type of shit. I do what's best for, you know, to my kids, and I'm just trying to live. I say, okay, you know, to my loans, we never know. Find out an incident of what these type of things is happening. And it never happened. But when I found out this shit, I'm like, damn, I know Buddy Ass. I talked to Buddy Ass. He had a deep conversation and everything. You know what I'm talking about? For the time I had talked to him and everything. And he seemed like a cool person. You know what I'm talking about? But everything ain't what it seemed. It's just was shocking to see him on that video going as hard as he was going. But in his defense, he was trying to tell her, man, just get your food. No, go on about your business. It ain't about nothing. You know what I'm talking about, man? Just go on. But you see the lady just kept talking. She just kept talking. She just kept talking. Because they not Black women is not it's just not used. They not used to that bowing down shit. If she would have got her food, be quiet, and just gone about her business, knowing you can't beat this man, everything would have probably ended like it ended in a nice way. He'll still be alive. They wouldn't be in jail. Or like I said, he'll be in jail, and they wouldn't, but they wouldn't be in jail. Her son wouldn't have be fighting this type of case. Sometimes you just can't go overboard. Sometimes you got to realize when you defeated, you see this man is aggressive. You see you agitating him. You see all these things. Just shut up, get your food, and leave. And go home. A lot of women cannot do that. They have to. They have to challenge you. They have to. You're not gonna tell me to shut up. You're not gonna tell me to do that. They can't beat them. So what they do? Call a peoples. Call who they whatever, and it ends up in a worse way for the other guy, or even for them. See, in this case, everybody has two sides. His family will say he was a loving, caring dad that was full of life, and that was somebody that was respected in their family. But then you see the video and you will say, damn, he was a woman beater and all that shit. I can't, like I said, what I'm hearing is going on the side of he was a woman beater. He was the motherfucker that had anger issues. He was a person that couldn't control himself and had to lay hands on people if they didn't listen or push them to a certain point. And I had to look at that like, damn, this is what they mean about it. It's always two stories to somebody's life. People that know you and people that don't know you. And it all could come to a head in one night. He wanted his food, they wanted their food. Nobody wouldn't back down, and now somebody's dead. It's crazy, but that's how that's the life in Chicago. That's the life in Chicago. A lot of people saying you gotta have your gun on you for what? More deaths. It's better you than them, huh? What happened to talking? You can talk to people. You don't have to resort to gun violence all the time. When you're outmatched, just be cool. You what the fuck? Just be cool. Especially as a woman. Just be cool. You don't have to be aggressive or show that you ain't backing down from somebody because he's telling you to shut up. This man will kill you. Just be quiet or call the police. This escalated to a point to where it didn't even need to escalate to. If she would have called the police, they would have handled it. And if you say, oh, the police wouldn't have showed up in time, get your food like he was telling you and shut up. Leave. Like you have to understand that certain things in life is like, damn, you don't have to challenge every fucking thing. If she wouldn't have challenged him, he'll still be alive. In a man's eyes, you saying, okay, you not listening. You trying to treat me like a bitch. I'm telling you to be quiet so it won't escalate, but you not listening. You study challenging my authority. You don't know me or whatever, so you don't know what I'm capable of doing, but you gonna keep talking because that's the is I'm sorry, it's the typical black woman. It's the typical black woman. They have to talk back. Ain't no submissive, ain't none of that with them. It's a life or death situation because you're not going to tell them to shut up. You're not going to tell them to be quiet, even though you 100 pounds bigger than them or your muscle density is greater than theirs. You faster than them. You quicker than them. Everything. They're going to challenge you. And that's what he felt. He felt that she was challenging him. He told her, be quiet, right? She chose not to be quiet and kept talking. She just kept talking. And when he said, "Oh my grandmama, be quiet, man, I'ma knock you the fuck out," she kept talking. You check. That's what I say. You don't believe fat meat is greasy, huh? That's what he thought. You don't believe fat meat is greasy. I said if you kept talking, I'm gonna knock your ass out. And that's what he did. And he didn't stop there because once you drunk and off drugs, you in clean go mode. Ain't no it's you can't really be stopped. You have to realize certain things. And when Shorty came in, because he's not paying attention to him, he's doing what he's doing and shot him. That's what made him wake up and realize, damn, let me get up out of here. Shorty shoot him again. He didn't make it far. Who's in the wrong for that, man? Everybody can point the finger. But if you really look at it, the mother is in the wrong. You can't beat Buddy. You have your 14-year-old in the car with a gun that's the unlicensed. You didn't have your shit on you. We have to make this make sense. You can't beat Buddy you talking to. You got a 14-year-old in the car that's a valedictorian that's going places in his life. What you decide to do? I know I can't beat him, but I'ma still talk shit. I'ma still do this. I'ma escalate the situation. I'ma do all this shit. You can clearly see if you was face to face with this man, even through the camera, knowing that you can see he was tipsy. You can see that he was drunk. You can see that he wasn't right. And she was even closer. But she still decided to challenge the man. Women as a whole has to understand you cannot beat a man. You can get away with that shit with your husband and with your baby daddy when they let you and whatever the case may be. But a normal guy on the street, you have to take heed to that shit because you don't know how these people is. These people will cock back and knock your ass to kankala, kula, kila. And the only thing you can do is call your daddy, call your brother, call them instead of calling the fucking police. If she wouldn't have escalated that shit, Buddy will still be alive. She'll have her food, and they'll be at the house chilling. But instead, she escalated it. He's dead. They're in jail. She wanted to go back for more blood. Fuck it. The girlfriend was talking shit too. I need to kill her too. And the witnesses too. But the son had more of a strength in his brain. Mama, you going too far, man. You ain't getting this gun. We finna wrestle for this motherfucker now. You doing too much. So something was already wrong with this lady. Him being shot and killed wasn't enough. She wanted more blood. She needed more blood. It wasn't enough. And that's why I say the decisions we make will define us in the end, man. We have to stop making these dumb ass decisions, man. If she would have shut up, got her food, got the fuck on, none of this shit would have happened. And people can say, why she gotta shut up? Cause she a woman. She's a woman talking to a full-blown grown-ass man that's clearly not right at that moment. Please understand where I'm coming from. She didn't know him, but what I know and what I'm talking about now, yeah, I guess he liked to beat women. You see, he didn't hesitate. He didn't hesitate. He said, "Shut up." You steady talking. He cocked her and knocked her because he's used to that. He's thriving off of that. And she woke up the devil. That's why I say she's clearly at fault for all of this, man. She ruined her son's life. She took a life because she ordered her son to do it when it all could have been avoided. He say, just shut up, get your food, stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. Get your food. Kept she just couldn't stop. She just couldn't stop. This is what I call your brain is not firing on all cylinders. It's just not. It's just not. This man's clearly bigger than you. You ain't gonna get him the satisfaction as, oh, he's scaring me or he's making me shut up. So you just used to talking and running your mouth. Let this be a lesson to a lot of people, man. Just be, it's okay to be act like a woman. It's okay to be quiet. It's okay to understand that you can't be a man. You don't know this guy. You don't know what he capable of doing. Do what you need to do, like walk away. It's okay. It's okay. But yeah, I knew the guy. I talked to him. Shit. We was sipping. We smoked blunts and shit. You know what it's about. But the story I'm getting now is shit. He's capable of doing that type of shit. What he did. You can see how aggressive he was and how mad he was and what happened. Nobody really know the real story, but for somebody to be that aggressive and that mad, she had to be saying something out of her body to a man. I don't care if y'all say, okay, he was a bitch or whatever. You have to know when to hold them and when to fold them. You have to know when to hold them and when to fold them. Women, stop doing that to guys y'all don't know, man. That it's not gonna end well. It's not gonna end well for you. By the time you wake up, talking about you finna call somebody, he gone. Or if he didn't beat you to death. You see, she left her gun in the car, which would have been probably taken from her. Think about all this stuff. Just saying, when y'all choose to buck up to a man, just know it's consequences coming behind that shit. Some guys is not gonna look at y'all as females. They're gonna look at y'all as a man. And y'all can say he wouldn't have done this to a man and all. You don't know what the fuck he would have done to a man or anybody. Because a lot of guys do not take that mouthing off shit very well, man. They just don't. They just don't. Look how aggressive he got to her. You think he wouldn't have got that aggressive to a guy? Cut it the fuck out. Cut it the fuck out. That's why I say no, pick your poison. This guy drunk, high, everybody just trying to get something to eat. Everybody just trying to get the fuck on up out of there. This is what happens though. Nobody want to bags down when it clearly should have been a woman. Y'all would say he should have been arguing with her in the first. Y'all don't know what the fuck she said to set that man off like that. Look how he was. That ain't no normal madness. To get that mad, somebody has to be saying some shit to get under your skin. And all he's saying is, just get your food and go. Stop talking to me. She couldn't stop. Ask yourself how many fucking females you know is like that. Ask yourself that. Real talk. Ask yourself. How many females we know that ain't afraid to go toe to toe with a nigga? That'll get in his face, talk shit, do all type of shit to say, I'm gonna call my brother. I'm gonna call my cousin, my daddy, my boyfriend, my baby daddy, my husband, because she started the shit. There's a lot of examples of that shit. You come up there and get your motherfucking head blown off because she started some shit. Now you gotta come and defend her. Come on, man. They do skits about this type of shit. And it ain't getting no better. It ain't getting no better. This is just the one incident that's caught on camera. There's a lot of these incidents where people didn't get killed because a female called them to somewhere. They don't even know what the fuck going on. They just, now let me come here and defend her and end up being killed. Or they kill somebody and the female going about their motherfucking merry way. You motherfuckers better stop being dumb. Don't call me, call the police. Fuck you calling me for? I kill this motherfucker, I'm going to jail for life, or he could kill me. Who wins that? You? You? I'm in jail. He dead. You out here free to do whatever the fuck you want to do now. Don't even want to pick the phone up. Don't want to send me no commissary. You didn't got remarried, got another baby daddy, a boyfriend, or whatever. People gotta stop being stupid, man. Just think for a second before you call somebody to come do some shit. This lady called her 14-year-old son to come handle her business way before he started punching on her because she couldn't stop talking to him. She couldn't let the drunk man have the last word. That's basically what it was. It would have been better. It would have been better if they would have let the man get off what he was saying or whatever the case may be. He punched on her and the son came in, did what he did, one shot, is over with. It wasn't enough. He ran out the door, they shooting. There wasn't enough for her, chase him down. Damn, man. She won a Chief Keef drill video, goddammit. Bang bang. She ready shit. That's why I say y'all think this shit ain't got nothing. This shit is a systemic problem. The mothers, the sons, daughters, fathers. This shit is fucked, man. This shit is fucked. And now y'all really seeing it. They don't give a fuck at no point. Women, y'all keep putting their emotion shit, and that shit is part of the problem. Emotions, emotions, emotions. But she clearly wasn't thinking about her son's future. Clearly. When she said, come out the car with that thing and come bless this man. You talking to your Victorian son, right? Motherfucker AB just got a brand new car from the people, just doing his thing, scholarships. You telling him to come shoot a motherfucker. Come on, man. You don't even understand what was probably going through that little boy mind. You don't understand what was going through that little boy mind. That little boy was terrified, anxious, all type of shit at once. His mama texting him, talking about come in here and shoot this motherfucker. And he didn't really recognize the shit until he got in there. You see him in the camera fumbling with the gun, because he don't know. He don't know. He don't know, man. That's why I say, man, that shit was tragic. The mama bogus as hell. You weren't aware of what you was getting into, right? Because you went there without your gun being on you. And you weren't even worried about it to the point where you wanted to keep on talking. Keep on talking, keep on talking, keep on talking. You could have left out of there when it got your gun. But arguing back and forth with him, shit, that was a thrill to you. That was a thrill. She couldn't leave that spot. She needed to keep on going. Go get your gun. Keep it on you. Let a motherfucker know you got it. Or better yet, do what he said do. Shut up, get your food, and get on. It was just too much like rifle. And that's the problem we dealing with today, y'all. These females think they can rise up to a man occasion. They think they can do something to a guy. They clearly wrong. Because you clearly see what the fuck happened. He got the best of her and she couldn't do anything. It's sad. So no matter how you look at Buddy, his life, he should still be here. He should still be here because if she would have just listened to what he was talking about, and like, why she gotta listen to? Because you got the power to stop all of this shit. You know you can't beat him. You know this. Why keep engaging? Why keep on doing that? Why keep on edging him on? You cannot beat this man. You could have got your food and got on about your business. That would have ended it all. It's sad, man. Hit the like button, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. It's Kenny Rogers, man. I'm talking real shit. Y'all already know what it is. Yeah, I knew Buddy, man. I had a conversation with him and shit, man. You know what I'm talking about? I know his brother out here and shit, you know what I'm talking about? But it's just not that I know a motherfucker. It's just that it's just logic. If I know I can't beat Andre the Giant, why the fuck am I gonna agitate him to the point where he gotta put his hands on me? I know I can't beat this man. I'm gonna let my pride get me beat the fuck down. No, this is why I said we lost our way, man. Real talk. You just gotta know better. You can talk all the shit you want to talk about. You can beat LeBron James. He 38. Even he going on 40. But you think you gonna step on the court and actually beat LeBron James though? Come on, man. You clearly know that ain't the truth. So why the fuck would you put yourself in a predicament to go against somebody that's stronger than you, faster than you, even when they drunk, high, whatever? You put yourself in that predicament and get beat the fuck down. You can't, come on, man. Pride is a motherfucker, man. Even I ain't even know women can do that type of shit. Like, you know, a man is like, don't stop doing this shit, man. This is getting ridiculous. Like A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P. This shit is ABC shit. You cannot beat a grown ass man. Most women cannot even beat a 14-year-old boy. You see, she trying to take the gun from him. He's strong enough to stop her from doing it. No, mama, you're not getting this gun to harm nobody else. Y'all got to stop this shit, man. These kids need to go to school, stop this gang banging shit because they not built for this gang banging shit. They study getting killed because they don't know how to do it. Y'all kids at the end of the day, man. This shit will hurt y'all. This shit will be the detriment to y'all because gang banging is not in y'all cards. You have to be a child. You're 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 8. You have to be a child at some point. That's how the ops is getting a drop on you stupid motherfuckers, man. Just know that. And I said the best way is to be playing defense, but you niggas ain't gonna play no defense. Y'all think y'all can shoot people and go standing on y'all block like ain't nothing ever happened. You motherfuckers are sadly mistaken. Real talk. We have to get better as a people, man. Women, no, y'all doing great. Y'all can work. Y'all can do. Y'all don't need no man. All that shit y'all say, whatever, fantastic. Y'all even see how that's working out for y'all ass. Because when you don't have a man and all you have is a 14-year-old boy, this is the results. I wonder how his daddy feel. Yeah. I wonder how his daddy side of the family feel about this shit. You clearly ain't feel good about going to Maxwell's by yourself, even with your gun. So you decided to take your 14-year-old son with you. That should be telling you something. Y'all gotta get it together, man. This shit is getting sad. It's getting sad and it's getting pathetic, and this shit is not right no more. Y'all sons is not your fucking husbands. They're not your fucking husbands. They're not your baby daddy. They're they somebody that need to be protected themselves. Keep on saying you don't need a man. You see the results of this shit. You sacrificing your kids to protect your honor that don't even need to be protected because you have no honor. You can put yourself in a predicament with a grown ass man that keep mouthing off when he telling you to stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. And you keep doing it, doing it, doing it, doing it. I don't give a we all human beings. You say walk away, all that shit. Most people, mama ain't teach them to walk away. They say no matter who somebody is, if they put their hands on you, put your hands back on them. That's how some people was brought up. People can forget they bigger, stronger, faster. When you agitating the fuck out of somebody, and they will put their hands on you to let you to let you know this is not that. Do that shit with your husbands who let y'all do it, baby daddies who let y'all do it, niggas in the street. Just be the fuck quiet, yo. Just be the fuck quiet. Real talk. You feel like somebody gonna hurt you or something, they charge you whatever, you can still carry, you got your shit on you, then you do what you need to do. Or if you don't, you call the police. Or you be the fuck quiet. That's all you need to do. This could have changed. This could have changed. Now his kids ain't got a father. If things go how it's gonna go, they'll be out. I don't know why the mama be out because she a terrorist. This motherfucker wanted to murder everybody. The son stopped her from murdering everybody. I'll say I free him. Free Shorty. Free Shorty. Keep her ass in there. Real talk. People need to start being held accountable for certain things that they do. This shit is not cool. It's not right no more. It's starting to make a motherfucker just want to throw up. For this to be normalized, 13, 14, 15-year-olds dying, parents putting their kids in. Y'all starting to see it. Y'all starting to see it. Then you can't blame the parents. Look at Maxwell 3. Look at the Maxwell 3. Look at the Maxwell 3. And there's a lot of other stories that go on and on and on. Parents putting their child in harm's way, being their kids' friends, having all their kids' friends around, smoking, gathering, all type of shit. You can't do that. As a parent, you should know better. No matter how bad you want to smoke, drink, never let your kids see you sweat. Never let them know that, oh damn shit, you got some money, shit. Go ahead and get this liquor. We can get drunk. Go and get this bag of weed. Let's roll up. Never do that with your fucking child. Always keep that parent-child relationship. You can be your kids' mentor. You can let them know certain things. Never become their friend. Never let them know anything about your relationship. None of that shit. Because at the end of the day, all you're doing is inviting them into your life. They not supposed to know none of that shit. Keep your relationship to you and the dudes you with. Never talk to your relationship. I don't give a fuck how old your kids is. Never talk to their kids about your relationship. That's toxic shit. You have to stand tall as a parent, man. That's what's being a parent mean. Your life ends when you have young kids. You have to think for you and them. Everybody want to be fucking Peter Pan. You 60, you want to be 30. You 50, you want to be 20. You 40, you want to be a teenager. We have to stop this shit. Everybody go back to their normal roles. You have any type of child, you they fucking parent. Fuck the party. Get your party with people that's your age. You have to get old and you have to grow up at some point in time in your life, especially while you got kids. Happiness is not part of a marriage. It's not part of life. Just because you're not happy don't mean you get to break up a whole fucking family nucleus. A lot of people went through not being happy, still together this 80, 90 years because they knew the bigger picture. You're not happy. He's not fun no more. She's not fun no more. I don't want to. How could you get married and be having sex with one person? That's because people have fucking dignity. People have morals. And the people that don't, then the motherfuckers that shouldn't be your friends. If your friends ever talk to you like that, get rid of their ass. Life too short for that. Marriage is for family. It's not, oh, I ain't happy. Motherfucker, if that's how life went, hey, it wouldn't be no such thing as marriage. It wouldn't be no such thing as keeping a family together. It worked back then because what's going on, Tony Bands? Glad you can fuck with your boy, man. Real talk. But yeah, I'm letting these people know, like shit. I knew Buddy, you know what I'm talking about. Like I sat down and I had a conversation with Buddy, and he didn't seem that type of way, you know what I'm talking about. But I can always see through a nigga, you know what I'm talking about. He was aggressive, but he wasn't too aggressive to where I could be like, damn, you know, he probably hurt my stepdaughter doing this type of shit, which she can handle herself. But yeah, he talked to my stepdaughter, man. He came around. I even know Buddy brother. He came around and shit. I talked to him and shit. He say, shit, the liquor store is my second home. You know what I'm talking about? He was aggressive. He was on that. He's not afraid of putting his hands on a female because they had wars and shit where she hit him with a broom shit. He get that bitch and he hit her back. Niggas like that, you gotta understand. Them the type of niggas you don't do too much with, right? Them the type of niggas you gotta understand. Like they will beat your ass down to the ground and won't even think about it. You hit a motherfucker that hit your ass back, oh yeah. It's either keep your hands to yourself or get up out of that jam. She got up out that jam. You know, she happily married now, you know, just had a child, but just thinking about when they told me about that shit, like, man, you know him. You sat down and you talked to him. And she's let me know, like, man, he aggressive. He like to hit women. He has an anger problem. And you clearly see it in the video. He do. But he warned her, like, please just stop talking to me, get your food, go on about your business. If she would have did that, or she would have called the police, Tony Bands, he'll be alive. They wouldn't be in jail. He might be in jail, or the police would have been called. You know, and the situation would have been diffused, right? That's what I'm thinking. But instead, she had to keep on going. She had to challenge his authority. Oh, you ain't gonna be able to tell me what to do. You ain't gonna be able to do this. You ain't gonna be able to do that. And that's why I say a lot of black women and a lot of women, period, has that problem. They will not let you get the last word. They will not let you punk them. They will not let none of that shit. They act like they can whoop your ass. And that's our culture. That's our women. But you can only do that with niggas you know. You can't do that with niggas you don't know. Because them niggas right there will put your ass down, which he did. Damn, I can't beat this, man. Let me just shut up, get my food, go on about my business. She couldn't do that. She had to challenge his authority. Nigga, you ain't gonna tell me what to do. I'm finna keep talking. I'm gonna keep on agitating you. I could probably see clearly you drunk. You probably smell like alcohol. You high, smell like weed. I'm gonna keep agitating you. You ain't gonna do what you say you gonna do. You a bitch. That's what a nigga take that as, man. He take that as you saying he a bitch. He telling you to be quiet before I knock your ass out, and you saying no, you ain't, cause your ass study talking. He had to show you then. Shut your ass up. You see, he clearly wasn't wasn't worried about going to jail. Cause if he was, he wouldn't have binked you up. No, I'm talking about it's some niggas that shit will not fly by. You just won't get it bound. Cause they don't give a fuck. He was willing to go to jail to beat your ass because you was disrespecting him in his eyes. We have to understand that certain things we cannot make go in our favor. Like I told him, if Andre the Giant came somewhere and I'm arguing with this man, he's 7'2", I'm 5'6", he 330 pounds. I'm talking to this nigga. I'm study getting in his face, calling him out his name, all this other shit. He's saying be all this other shit, right? I'm study doing it. Jay, I was taught ladies first, so this could have been avoided. Yeah, that's why I say. But when somebody drunk, that goes out of the window, and as him being drunk and him high, she should have recognized that shit. Whatever this is, I ain't finna feed into it. You right, ladies first. But I told him, a lot of guys was taught. If a motherfucker put their hands on you, you hit them back or whatever the case may be. But some guys take it overboard and will not let you disrespect them. And whatever the fuck got him upset, she clearly was disrespecting him. Because look how heated he was. And that's why a lot of ladies think they can get away with that type of shit because guys like me, Tony Bands, and a lot of other guys will concede. Like, okay, I'ma just, I ain't on that shit. I don't hit females. And okay, go ahead. But it's a lot of guys that will not do that shit. If you talk crazy to them, they're gonna give you what you want. As y'all see, there's a lot of women being shot, beat up, all type of shit because the rules is going out the window now. Everybody can get it. And I say it could be avoided by her getting her food like he asked her to, going to her car, going home with her son. It could have all been avoided. You right. That's how it could have been avoided, Tony Band. Getting her food, getting in her car, going home with her son. She didn't have to keep talking to him. This man drunk, high. You see how aggressive he getting. You must think you can beat his ass. Real talk. Your gun is not on you, it's in the car. But as you talking to him, you texting your son, bringing the gun. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You antagonize this man, and of course, will not look. It won't look on your favor with that shit because it could have been avoided by her. How did this even start? And anybody that deal with a black woman know how it fucking started. Anybody can say whatever. At the end of the day, he's saying whatever he's saying, but a woman's mouth is a weapon like a motherfucker, man. They can slice you, dice you, roll you up, and throw you off a bridge with their fucking tongue. And certain guys is not. They just these days of drugs, drinking, they just not immune to that type of shit. They just won't. It can't compute. Damn, who you talking to like that? Man, you better shut the fuck up talking to me like that, man. I'll beat your ass. And some guys mean that shit when they say that. And a lot of women just think they just blowing gas out their ass. And she found out that somebody wasn't like doing that type of shit. This incident just made everybody learn. Do not talk to niggas like you can beat them. The best thing you can do is walk away or call the police. It's not even needed for a gun. This is what a gun is not needed. Use common sense. This motherfucker is bigger than me, faster than me, stronger than me. I ain't gonna even put myself in that predicament to get the shit beat out of my ass. Just it's over with right there. It's over with. It's over with. You don't have to be that person to get your ass beat down. But yeah, we have to think as a people, man. These motherfuckers is not playing no games. People out here ain't playing no games. 14-year-olds willing to kill, steal, and destroy. There's a lot of motherfuckers that's older that ain't willing to take no bullshit off nobody. Women that's being the weaker sex, knowing that this can happen. I'm getting my food and I'm getting the fuck up out of there. I'm not finna keep on doing all this shit. This is the problem. This is the problem. A lot of females think they fucking niggas. Till you find out you're not one. You are the weaker sex. That's just how God intended it to be. But a lot of these black women put that weight on, think they can match a guy fucking stamina. They girth, their attitude, and they try to go in until they find out they do not work that way. Then they gotta call somebody. And they end up going to jail or they end up getting killed. Y'all gotta be careful, man. Women have a lot of control in what the fuck going on, and they choosing not to exercise that shit just because. Just fucking because they're a woman. They can't be held accountable for shit they do. They get off easy on every fucking thing. They can put people in their fights and battles and don't even gotta do shit. Just watch. This has to change. And this is a lesson. The Maxwell 3. This is a lesson. Mothers, stop calling your fucking sons and everybody else to y'all fights. That's not right. This is the things that happens when you put your black male counterpart in harm's way. They get killed or they get locked up, and you get to go on about your merry way. When you could have just been quiet, did whatever, and got the fuck out of there. Call the police or got the fuck out of there. You don't call no fucking young ass boy to the scene of an incident like that. He don't even know what the fuck going on. His mind ain't even computing what's happening. You see him fumbling with the gun in the camera. He's not ready. He's shocked. Damn. Let me get that. Wow. She's not even thinking about that type of shit. She's just thinking, shoot all these motherfuckers. A woman's emotion. Shoot everybody in here. Fuck it. The girlfriend thinks she getting away. No, let me shoot this bitch too. The son had to restrain her. No, get away, mama. No, you ain't going that far. This is the clown shit that I'm talking about. She ruined her life, his life, and we got to see if she got more kids. But we can honestly sit here and say Buddy didn't deserve to die, man. He did. He didn't. This could have been avoided. It could have been avoided. He's aggressive. He's drunk. He's belligerent. You don't keep antagonizing this person because you feel that you don't need to back down. That's not cool. Because look what happened. Look what happened. He's dead. Your son in jail and you in jail. We have to learn how to control our emotions, mans and females. But if she would have called the police or would have got her food and left, he'll still be alive. They wouldn't be in jail. We can, it's okay to say it. She edged it on. He couldn't get the last word. He couldn't belittle her. He couldn't punk her. And that's what happened. She called her 14-year-old son and let her handle business. He didn't even want to do shit. But he let me protect my mama. I hope she proud of herself, man. I hope she fucking proud of herself. But Buddy, he was a genuine person when I was around him. We talked, man. He had a good hit on the show. He just talked about his kids, talked about, shit he was doing in Chicago, how he was trying to stay out the way. You know what I'm talking about? But did say liquor was one of his pet peeves. My stepdaughter said shit, what I'm talking about? He did have violence, he had anger in his heart, it didn't take much to set him off. And if she's saying anything that's the truth, it took old girl a hell of a lot. I wish they could play the whole fucking shit. Don't play clips or something. Just play the whole thing clear out. Because it took a lot for him to do that. And he kept warning, just be quiet, get your food and go on. Stop talking to me, you say another word. She couldn't stop. And people would go and blow past this shit. Why couldn't you fucking stop? Why could you get your food or go sit off to the corner or go wait in your car till your food was done? Why? Why? Why couldn't you go sit in your car, wait till your food was done, and be out the way? Why couldn't you do that? I don't understand this shit. Well, women got so much pride that where she can't bow down to a man. Let him have. It's okay. Even a man will do it. Man, okay, you can have it tonight. I ain't got no gun. I ain't got shit. I ain't in on that shit, man. I want my food. I'm going home. Fuck it. Why a woman can't do that shit is beyond me. Real talk. We know women like this, man. We know women like this. They can't let you have the last word to say they fucking. It will not happen. It will not happen. They will fight you tooth and nail. Who you talking to? Let me talk. It just won't happen. This is the destructive path of what the fuck we got going on in life right now. They won't do it. They will argue up and down. They will keep talking all this shit. If we know this man was drunk off camera, imagine what she smelt, seen, all type of shit looking in this man's face, and she only a foot apart from this man. And she still couldn't get him to flow. She still couldn't. I'm finna be quiet, get my food, and go home. It's okay. She couldn't do it. This is the state of every fucking female. Y'all can sit there and say, "Oh, you bet." No, y'all know I'm telling the fucking truth. Females do this shit. They won't. They won't back down. They won't let you have it. They gotta do this. Is either they gonna cuss you out, call you all out your name, do all those type of shit, right? And then say, I'm gonna call my brother. I'm gonna call my dad. I'm gonna call my uncle. I'm gonna call my friend. I'm gonna call somebody. It ain't gonna be me fighting your ass. Then why are you the one who's saying shit? Please, God, let me know this shit. Why are you the one who's starting shit if it's not gonna be you the one that's fighting? Just shut the fuck up. Real talk. Shut the fuck up. It don't matter what's going on. Get out that jam. You can't beat this man. Get out that jam. Don't call nobody to do anything if you ain't calling the police. Because the moment you don't call the police is the moment that a motherfucker gets sent the fuck off. You can send your daddy off, your brother off, your cousin off, whoever off, because they fighting your fight. And 9 times out of 10, you started the shit. Get the likes up, man. Real talk. This real nigga shit right here. You started the shit. And a motherfucker looking at, damn, don't even know the situation they coming into. But yeah, this nigga talking shit. This nigga on that type, man, beat his ass. Beat, like, what the fuck? Niggas, 9 times out of 10, when niggas get die in a situation like that, they be confused like a motherfucker. You see how short he was? He fumbling with the gun, don't even know what the fuck to do. Because they not ready for that type of shit. People don't even know, tell them the whole story before they dive in. Instead of her just getting way to this dude because he telling her to be quiet, get your food and leave. Stop talking to me. She could not do it. She could not do it. And I'm saying like dude is a saint. I met him, I talked to him, I understand, talking about his brain and shit. I was talking to him and shit, like I said, he was talking about his kids and what he was doing in Chicago and how he was trying to make it better for him and his kids and how he was trying to understand, talking about how to move better and shit. He was once in a life of crime and he was trying to get out of this shit or whatever. Talking about, but you don't know who somebody is until you really understand. But my stepdaughter told me like that, talking about, told her mama that he was he wouldn't hesitate to hit a female. He got anger issues. He's the type of person that he ain't gonna let you get too far with him. And you see that all that in the camera. But he warned this lady, just stop talking to me, get your food, go on about your business. He'll still be alive. She wouldn't be in jail. The police would be called, and everybody would be going home. Or if he was acting disrudely, he'll be in there for whatever. But he wouldn't be dead. He wouldn't be dead. What I saying, he was a good guy. You know what I'm talking about? Like, it takes a lot to bring that out of somebody. You just not gonna start beating and hitting on somebody for no particular reason. Everybody should just keep their hands to their fucking self. And if you can't beat the person you talking to, walk away, call the police, be quiet. It's just as simple as that, man. I don't even know. This shit is not rocket science. It's not rocket science. Instead, she couldn't do it. She had to talk. She had to keep talking. You're not gonna tell me what to do. You ain't gonna do shit. She was challenging his manhood. And a lot of grown man, like I said, you could say you're grown man, you could say all type of shit, but listen, somebody challenging your manhood, that shit can't go unanswered, man. It just can't. It can't. She telling him basically, you ain't gonna do shit. Fuck what you talking about. I'm gonna keep talking. Do what you gotta do. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. That's what she did. You ain't gonna do shit. Fuck what you talking about. I'm gonna keep talking. You ain't on shit. Fuck you. Suck a dick and die. He couldn't let that go unanswered, man. Come on, man. A lot of guys ain't gonna look at no female and be like none of that shit, because females can use their mouth as weapons. That shit can cut you long, deep, hard, and wide. And some niggas is not able to take it. They would go off. They would say certain things. A woman say certain things to you, shit. It don't even take much. Motherfucker punch me in their mouth. He showed his strength and was just telling her. We don't know how long that shit went on with him just talking to him saying, shut up talking to me, get your food. It was just that little 10, 15-second clip. But it clearly showed him saying, stop talking to me, get your food, be quiet. You say one more thing on my mama. She kept talking. Yes, you do need to be afraid. Yes, you do. As a woman talking to a man, yes, you do need to be afraid. That's the fucking problem. That's the problem. Authority. Authority is something that we taught when we share in kindergarten. Don't talk back to your teacher. Listen to what your teacher tell you. Listen to what the principal tell you. Listen to, I don't care what the fuck you say. Listen to a nigga that you don't know that's high and drunk and you ain't got shit to defend yourself. You better listen. He tell your ass stop talking to him. You have to stop talking to him, because at the end of the day, he's gonna bless your ass. And a lot of people not gonna understand and like that shit, man. I just speak the truth, man. A woman cannot be the man. That's a known fact. It's a known fact that a woman cannot be the man. Because you argue and your baby daddy or your husband let you hit on them. That's a mirage, sweetheart. Because if they wanted to flip your ass upside down, put you down the chimney, and fake like your ass was Santa Claus, they'll do it. They just don't do it because they know a woman can be the man. So y'all need to exercise that same morale, man. Yeah, that same discipline. I can't beat this man. I don't know him from Adam, you don't know him. So I'm not gonna antagonize this man and try to make him hit me or put his hands on me because he can hurt me. Why that's lacking in a lot of people, I don't even fucking know, man. That's lacking in a lot of fucking people. A lot of women think they can go toe to toe with a nigga. And I'm here to say that y'all sadly fucking mistaken. A man let you put your hands on him. Sometimes it could be to a detriment to him, to where he can actually be killed by you. But other than that, he let you do it. He let you do it. No woman in the history of fucking earth can do that. They cannot be the man. So what I'm saying is, she should have exercised her right to shut the fuck up. She should have. She should have just been quiet because this man is drunk. He's bigger than you. He's stronger than you, and you can see he's clearly agitated. But yeah, man, I met Buddy, man. I didn't know until that my people told me and shit. You know, to my like I ain't see his picture clearly in the camera and shit. But they, oh yeah, you know him. You talked to him. Y'all had a whole conversation. I say, damn, okay, now it's coming back to me. I do know Buddy ass. Damn, that's crazy. But the real tragedy in this shit is the baby, the 14-year-old that has something going for itself. His future was cut short because emotions ran too high. Because his mama chose not to call the police and chose to text and call him. Come on, man. Come on, man. And we have a lot of incidents like this. Durant, Morant, I mean, his mama calling him to Foot Locker to handle the Foot Locker guy, calling him to the ball to the courts where her daughter playing basketball and shit because the student get outrageous with her, so she calling her superstar son. What if he got killed? What if he killed somebody? Then it's back to the ghetto. You go after y'all and spent his money and all type of shit. We have to start thinking as people, man. It's hurting us badly, man. It's hurting us badly. Women, y'all need to start exercising y'all rights to shut the fuck up. Not talking to your baby daddies or your husbands, which y'all shouldn't even be talking to them like that either, because they can snap and do some shit. But motherfuckers ain't got too liberal, too free with their mouth and all type of shit, and think won't nobody do something. This is a case where somebody did something, but the son came in and he basically lost his freedom in his life because the situation could have been avoided by the mama just getting her food, going to her car, going home. Tragic. Tragic. But yeah, man. Yeah, I knew Buddy. He seemed like a cool guy, man. I know his brother, he out here and shit, you know, tomorrow. Like, when I know of him, he was cool. But to understand somebody, you need to be around him a long time. And what I know is, you know, like she said, you know, he wouldn't hesitate to beat somebody ass. He got an anger issues, and it showed. Just know, man, if you don't know somebody, man, and you ain't got no weapon on you and none of that shit, and they bigger than you, leave that shit alone, man, so you can go home and make it to the next day. You won't have to be in jail fighting a murder charge. Just know that, man. But like I said though, it's all good, man. We gotta do better as a people, man. It's just another incident. Y'all learn from this shit. If you don't know the guy, don't argue with him. It could turn out just like this, or it could turn out worse with you in a casket and a guy fighting murder. Could have went both ways. But he ended up tragically losing his life. My condolences to the family. My condolences to his mother. You know, I'm sad Shorty had to go through this type of stuff when he was on the right path. A dream deferred, man. Hit the like button, people come in, man. Hit the like button, man. It's Kenny Rogers, man. Real talk. I be trying to understand that shit, motherfucker. But if y'all want to talk, man, y'all want to come up, man, let me know how y'all feel, man. I'm gonna drop the link. Real talk. Y'all don't, it's all good. It's sad. I always look at that shit like, man, a motherfucker can change their life with a blink of an eye. If everybody just went back and started thinking, damn, if I did this, if I did this, if I did that, things could be different. Yeah, you're right. It could have been. It didn't though. This was the path that everybody chose. She chose not to be quiet, kept talking. He chose to be the aggressor because he was high, he was drunk, and he felt a certain type of way. But if you feel somebody doing all this shit, man, just go. You leave the situation. You leave the situation. This is what the world done taught us, man. Stand your ground, even if this motherfucker bigger than you. Keep talking shit to him and see what happens after that. We had come on, man. This is crazy. This is crazy. And shout out my boy Trenches News, man. Shout out my boy C Hood, man. NC, you know what I'm talking about? Judah the Shooter, man. You know what I'm talking about? OMC. You know, everybody that be, I be on they shit, you know, they'll come on my shit or whatever the case may be, but that's the family. Tony Bands, you hear me? Like, this is what we do, man. A lot of people just looking at this shit like it's just, this shit happens all the time. It's just that this incident was caught in 4K. You have to stop sending people to fuck off. She sent her son dead over the bridge. Huh? You don't need no life vests. You don't need no floaties. You don't need shit. Just here, jump over this motherfucker. Fuck it. We got him. Now it's time to kill everybody else in this bitch. We got to do better than this, man. At that point in time, I ain't trying to hear that emotion shit. Female do I? Come on, man. You want to kill everybody else in this motherfucker? Come on, man. Tuh. That big and bad shit. Motherfucker, big and bad, man. You big and bad and you a female, right? You big and bad and you ready to take out any opponent that step to you. Let me know y'all in the building, man. Say something to me, man. Holla at your boy Kenny Rogers, man. You ready to step to a motherfucker to do something, beat him up, do whatever. But you can't even fuck with this motherfucker because he 2 times your size. When he hit you, all you can do is ball up. But you sitting here talking all that shit. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I don't get it. Somebody please explain to me, why do women think they got unlimited power or some shit? I don't understand this shit. You cannot talk to somebody the way you talking to them and expect for you not to get punched in your fucking mouth. A lot of guys is not going to take that lightly, man. Everybody is not the same. You taking a huge fucking gamble when you thinking he's not going to hit me. He's not going to do this to me because I'm a woman. You sadly fucking mistaken, pimpin'. Where was your fucking antennas? You sadly mistaken. Because a lot of guys will knock your motherfucking block off. And he showed it. He asked the woman that shit at least 10 times. Stop talking to me, get your food. Stop talking to me, get your food. Stop talking to me, you say nothing. Stop talking to me, stop talking to me. She couldn't stop. And she kept saying shit. So he copped back and let her have it. This should be a life lesson to women. If this guy is not in your family, you don't know him, Don't talk shit to a motherfucker you don't know, man. This, it won't end. It will not end right. It will end with you in a cemetery or with your ass with tubes up your nose or just like old girl behind bars. Extraordinary things has to happen before you get claimed self-defense. That was not no self-defense no more. If she would have had the gun on her while he was beating her or before he ran up, then that would have been a case of self-defense. You can't shoot somebody while they running out of the fucking place. He's not a threat anymore. You can't call your fucking text your son and tell him do this and do that. Then you definitely can't wrestle the gun away from your son and say, I'm finna kill everybody in this motherfucker. You gonna kill everybody in this motherfucker. I'm glad, buddy. I'm glad her son had the wherewithal to be like, Mama, no. Mama, no. Because she's just trying to wrestle the gun away from the man. I'm finna kill all these motherfuckers. Damn. It ain't in your mind that you just dropped the body. He's on the other side of Maxwell's because you didn't want to be quiet. You didn't want to give him that sunshine. You ain't want to give him that motherfucking that glory. You decided to say, fuck it. I'm gonna keep talking. Do what you gonna do. Matter of fact, you ain't gonna do shit. You a bitch. You a hoe. Because that's what guys look at that shit as. You a bitch. You a hoe. You ain't gonna do shit. Fuck what you talking about. I'm gonna keep talking. Do what you gonna do. And she won a fucking prize. Anybody telling your ass, leave me alone, stop talking to me, get your food, you say something else to me, then this is what's gonna happen. I think you better leave him the fuck alone, especially if you can't beat him. You gotta know when to hold him and when to fold him, man. Fold that shit, dog. You can't beat this man. Ain't no need for you to sit here talking. Ain't no need for you to keep sitting here yapping back and forth with this man. But that's what it the government set this shit up, man. That's what a lot of women think they can get away with. They think they can get away with talking to a man any type of fucking way until they get put in their place. It's unfortunate that this man lost his life because he wasn't prepared for her son coming through the door doing what he did. But this is a lesson to be learned. Do not run your mouth to niggas you do not know because they will put their hands on you. Everybody is not taught to do the same thing, especially when drugs and alcohol are involved. And a lot in today's society, drugs and alcohol is involved in every fucking thing. That goes along with the kids killing each other, shooting up every fucking thing. They off drugs and alcohol. A lot of people off drugs and alcohol. You have to be careful. Life is what you make it, man. She would have been quiet. Everybody would have went on about their merry way. She couldn't do it. She couldn't do it. She had to keep on talking. She had to keep on agitating him. The strongest weapon a woman got is her mouth. Everybody in the world know that shit. And her mouth was too powerful. It made him want to put hands on her. A lot of people can call him what you want to call him. But a lot of guys go through this type of shit. You supposed to just sit there and just let a woman keep disrespecting you as a man? You supposed to take that? You supposed to just keep taking it? Even when she won't stop, even when you asking her to stop, she just keep doing it. Everybody have to be held accountable. If she wouldn't have kept on going, he wouldn't have hit her. He showed restraint. She didn't. Just think about it. Just think about it, people. Bigger, stronger, faster. But you gonna keep talking to this man like it is what it is. He not gonna hit me. He not gonna do shit to me. Fuck what he talking about. Fuck what you talking about, buddy. I'm gonna keep talking to your ass. Blah 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 blah. Fuck blah 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 blah. until he hauled off and knocked her ass into Jupiter. Kept pounding on her because now he's drunk, high, and he's in full go mode. Now he's binking you. Bing, 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 bing. At that time, he can't tell the difference between you being a man or a woman because he's letting his frustrations out on you. That wouldn't be happening if you would have shut the fuck up, got your food, and got the fuck on. Think about it, people. This is what we do, man. We break this shit down to the lowest compound, man. It's Kenny Rogers, man. Subscribe to the fucking page, man. Like the video, man. You know what I'm talking about? Share this shit. Because Buddy, he was a good person. But when you push any good person to the limits, then the results. If he got high, he got drunk, okay. Everybody has accountability in this shit. His accountability going out the fucking window. So now the person that got the wherewithal, the knowledge, the understanding is on you now. Come on, man, let's be real about this shit now. It's on you now. He drunk. He don't have the wherewithal. He ain't thinking straight. But you is, right? Woman, monkey, dog, giraffe, anybody. You're a human. He don't have the no, he don't have it all right now. He's drunk, high, he's not thinking straight. But he's letting you know, leave me the fuck alone. Just get your food and go on. Ain't nothing wrong with you. Why keep agitating this man? You got the word, oh, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go ahead and get my food. I'm going about my business. Come on, man. Let's be real about this shit, man. Let's be 100. That was some big boot ass activity she done. That sent her son up the river and had a man killed. We know this. He's not in his right state of mind. You is. Why would you keep agitating him? Why? Why? A lot of people can come up with all the drama, all of whatever they want. Once she could do that, she can do whatever she want. You see how that shit ended. You have to take accountability that you have the know-withal to smash this shit, to nip it in the bud. I'm not finna keep arguing with this drunk nigga. Man, fuck him. You know what I'm talking about in your head, man. Fuck him. All right, I'm getting my food, I'm gone. She couldn't do that shit, and that's a lot of black women. They just will not let that shit. They will not let it go. They won't let you have the last word. None of that shit until they come across somebody like this that's gonna beat their ass up. A lot of guys will not just take that shit, man. Y'all better start learning that shit, man. Real talk. This is a life lesson where this woman did all this shit and sent her son under the bridge because she couldn't keep her fucking mouth closed. She couldn't let the black man have the last word. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You won't tell me to be quiet, get my food and leave. No, 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 no. Who you think you talking to? No, 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 no. Huh. And this is the result. But yeah, that's what was said to me. The man, hey, he got anger issues. He be drinking. He say the liquor store is second home. You know what I mean? He got a lot of deep down unresolved issues. And you know when all that shit come to a head, what happens? It's like a volcano, baby. Huh. It erupts. It erupts. It erupts. Nobody knows what the man was clearly, he's like 6'1". I met him personally. He's like 6'1", 6'2", 6'1", something like that. So nobody know what he would have done to a man. I'm pretty sure he was born in Chicago though, man. Motherfuckers get down. But just ain't nobody finna accept you talking to them no any type of way. Especially if you're a woman and a nigga. So it could have been vice versa. She got it because of what she chose to do. It's okay to back down, man. No, how can somebody look at y'all as cowards or a motherfucker that ain't no shit because a woman backed down from a man? You show restraint. You show the Norberthal to understand I'm gonna bag up out of this situation. It ain't for me. Come on, man. Let's just be real. We got to get it together. This is the things that keep happening in our world. Shorty could have been anything. Now look, what y'all think gonna happen to him now when he get out? You think he's still gonna be on that valedictorian shit, or you think he gonna go to the hood? Let me know, man. Comment down, comment down below, man. When the video, replay this. I'm talking about how the conversation. What do y'all think is gonna happen to Buddy when he do that time? Is he gonna come out and still be a valedictorian? Is he gonna come and overthrow the odds? Huh. As a hood nigga, I can say I doubt it. Now we have another Pookie and Ray Ray. Huh. We know that we have another Pookie and Ray Ray now. Somebody that was clearly on the path of greatness, then being turned around to the road of Pookie and Ray Ray. But comment down below, man. Just let me know how y'all feel about this situation, man. Let me know. Do y'all think she should have just been quiet, got her food, and left? Let me know what y'all think about the shorty. Is he gonna come out and still strive for greatness, or is he gonna be a Pookie and Ray Ray? I want to know, man. Talk to me. But I'm not gonna hold shit back, man. She bogus as hell. Two black men's life been ruined by this woman because she couldn't control her motherfucking mouth. That story been told a million times. We need to start holding these women accountable for what they doing. Two black men are gone because of this one black woman. Because she chose not to bow down or let this man have his night or his day or whatever the case may be. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. The next time your sister, your mother, your auntie, anybody call you to come and rescue them from a situation they probably didn't started. Think about that shit, boy. You better ask questions before your ass go that way. Real talk. This been your fucking boy, Kenny Rogers. Just wanted to understand, let y'all know that I knew Buddy, man. Yeah, man. I had a conversation when I talked to him. We had a little sip together, smoke together and shit. You know what I'm talking about? He had anger issues and all that shit, but all this could have been avoided if she would have just understood that this is a man. He's aggressive. He's drunk. He's probably high. I don't need to put myself in this situation. Real talk. Comment below. Let me know what y'all think about this, man. It's been your boy Kenny Rogers, man. Subscribe to the page, share the channel, man. Share this shit, man. Let everybody know. Life is no game. You better start understanding how to get yourself out that jam. Holla at my boy Trenches News, man. See Hood, man. Subscribe to their channels. Hey, like, share, do all that shit, man. We in the game, baby. EA Sports. This is what we do.